over the weekend, President Donald Trump lashed out at the Supreme Court after it blocked this administration's efforts to use the Alien Enemies Act to deport Venezuelan migrants. In fact, he wrote over on Truth Social, the Supreme Court of the United States is not allowing me to do what I was elected to do. You were elected mainly to fix the economy, lower the price of groceries, eggs. Has that happened? No. In fact, you seem to have broken the economy further, with the tariffs and all. We just got downgraded by Moody's. So, I mean, come on. But anyway, his post followed the 7-2 decision from the High Court that temporarily, only temporarily, by the way, halts Donald Trump's use of the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, which was infamously last used to intern Japanese Americans into these horrific camps. Yeah, so that's a great legacy to bring back, isn't it? Yeah. Now that same law is being used by Homeland Security to deport people who are accused of being members of the Tren de Aragua gang. And of course, this is all accusations because there's little or no due process involved in these deportations. That's right. Oh, you're a Venezuelan and you've got tattoos? Deported terrorist. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Now, Trump, of course, on Friday, he raged right after the decision, saying the Supreme Court has just ruled the worst murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and even those who are mentally insane who came into our country illegally. None of that is true, by the way. Many Venezuelans were actually here legally on temporary protected status. Okay. Are not allowed to be forced out without going through a long, protracted, and expensive legal process. Yes, called due process. This is guaranteed by the Constitution. One that will take possibly many years for each person. I don't see how. And one that will allow these people to commit many crimes before they even see the inside of a courtroom. Total fear-mongering. Okay, nonsense. The result of this decision will let more criminals pour into our country. I don't know how, especially when you claim that you've secured the border. Doing great harm to our cherished American public. And will also encourage other criminals to illegally enter our country, wreaking havoc and bedlam wherever they go. Yeah, okay. Sure, Donald. Let's get you to bed. Okay? Now, then, of course, the following day, Trump shared a post from one of his allies and lawyer Mike Davis, who claimed that the Supreme Court order is nothing more than an illegal injunction on the president. Remember, the Supreme Court is supposed to be a co-equal branch of the government, separation of powers. And of course, you also have these district courts. Now, this actually came from a district court, and the Supreme Court just refused to really hear it, And so they're like, no, we're going to leave in place this lower court's ruling, which again is temporary, and we're going to just tell them to go and debate the constitutionality. We don't want anything to do with this. Okay. Now Davis said that this decision is preventing him from commanding military operations to expel these foreign terrorists. Foreign terrorists. Man, they just really have took the word terrorist and just applied it to brown people. I mean, that's really it. Davis then wrote, the president should house these terrorists near the Chevy Chase Country Club with daytime release. Why there? Well, it turns out Justices John Roberts and Brett Kavanaugh both reportedly live in Chevy Chase, Maryland, where the country club is located. That's actually not a bad idea because you know what would happen? Nothing. Nothing at all. These people very likely not criminals. So there you go. Again, the vast majority of people apprehended by ICE at this point are not criminals at all. I mean, crossing the border was at most a misdemeanor, all right? And they don't have criminal records, okay? But here's the thing. This ruling, as I mentioned, doesn't even address whether his order invoking the Alien Enemies Act was even constitutional. Just remanded the case back to the Fifth Circuit. That's it. And directed the lower courts to address the constitutionality and other AEA cases expeditiously. So yeah, we don't want to deal with this. All right, we're gonna kick this decision back to the lower courts. Let them decide. Now that appears to be breaking Donald Trump's addled brain, because the way that he sees it apparently is that what are you talking about? You're not going to take up the case, but I installed you. I gave you that job. You owe me. No, not so much, because really, I think the whatever, repayment that I guess Trump was expecting, pretty much, if there even was like any sort of deal, I'm not saying that there was, but the way that I would look at it is the Supreme Court has already given you probably one of the greatest gifts that Trump could ever imagine. And that would be immunity. So they saved him from being held accountable for any of the stuff that he did. Prevented him from going to prison. So I don't know. For me, probably look at that and be like, well, you just saved my ass. You just saved my bacon. I guess we're even now. But of course, that's not the way Trump sees it. Trump sees it as, I put you in that position. I put you on the court. And now you must rubber stamp everything that I want to do. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.